Get ready. Toverland is definitely one of the most up-and-coming parks in Europe. In 2019, the park had a total of 862,000 visitors, which was an increase of 50,000 from the previous year. This growth can be heavily attributed to the investments the park is now making in its lands in order to compete with the other top parks in Europe. To highlight this, in 2018 the park opened two new themed areas. Firstly, Port Laguna was opened as the new entrance to the park, and it's very similar theming to Universal's Islands of Adventure. Secondly, the park opened Avalon. Themed around Merlin's mystical world, the land boasts a fun and impressive wing coaster called Fenix. With the park constantly expanding and growing in popularity, we wanted to run through some of our tips and tricks for making the most out of your day in Toverland. Get ready. Number 5. Have a meal at the Flaming Feather. If you were to search best European theme park cuisine, you'll most likely not come across any list containing Toverland. Because of this, you may have never heard of the Flaming Feather. The Flaming Feather opened in 2018 as part of the Avalon expansion, and definitely gives the park a new edge in its quest to compete with the best. This sit-down restaurant is themed around old Celtic mythology, and is said to be a place where wizards would gather to enjoy good food and discuss different spells to use in the battle against evil. Inside the restaurant, you'll find a big crackling fireplace and long wooden tables, which are lit by the warm glow of candles. The menu is very diverse, ranging from burgers to salads, and most importantly, a really good kids menu. To sum up, there really is something for everyone, and you should look to pencil in a meal at the Flaming Feather on your next trip to Toverland. Number 4. Make use of Baby Switch. This tip is for anyone attending the park with young children. For people who regularly attend theme parks, you may be aware of how the Baby Switch system works. In short, it was created to allow both parents to enjoy the specific attractions without one having to miss out because their child was too young to ride. So how does Baby Switch work? Well, it's quite simple. Essentially, both parents line up together, and while one rides the attraction, the other waits at the exit with their child. When the ride finishes, they simply switch places. Subsequently, this is a great way to save time while at the park. Toverland offers Baby Switch on many of its top attractions. If you're unsure if a ride accommodates Baby Switch, make sure to ask a member of staff and they will be able to let you know. Number 3. Book your tickets in advance online. In general, booking your tickets online in advance for your visit means you don't have to waste time standing in line at the ticket booth. On busy days, this can really eat into the time you have to actually spend in the park. As an added benefit, Toverland actually offers discounted tickets if you book online in advance. For instance, if you book your tickets between 0 to 6 days out from your visit, you'll save €2 per ticket. If you book your tickets over 7 days in advance, you will actually get a discount of €7 off each ticket you purchase. In our opinion, unless your trip is totally spontaneous, you'd be crazy not to book your tickets in advance, as this will help you save money in the long run. Number 2. Ride the left side of Fenix. Fenix is definitely Toverland's marquee attraction. People may be surprised to find such a modern wing coaster in a park like Toverland, and because of this, it becomes a pleasant surprise to a lot of people who attend the park without having done much research. Fenix is a fantastic attraction. The coaster itself reaches a top speed of 95 km an hour with an initial 40-meter first drop. What a lot of people may not be aware of though, is that riding on the left side of the coaster gives you an added experience as you prepare for that drop. As you approach the top of the lift hill, you'll go straight into a corkscrew. Sitting on the left side of the attraction means you will get more of a twist than if you sat on the right side. For all the thrill seekers out there, this will add an extra dimension to the ride, and that added piece of adrenaline that you all crave. Number 1. Don't miss Maximus Blitz Bahn. Coming in at number 1 on our list is not to miss out on Maximus Blitz Bahn. The attraction is located in the indoor section of the park, Wunderwald. However, due to the recent expansions to the park, the indoor areas are easily overlooked by attendees. For the most part, we would agree that the outdoor area of the park is better than the indoor area. However, there are still some great attractions and things to do in the indoor section, most notably Maximus Blitz Bahn. Since its opening in 2004, the attraction has stood the test of time and is as fun as ever. Aside from being a lot of fun, the line is also really worth seeing. Themed around a classic Austrian house, owned by an inventor who has spent all his time building a masterful bobsleigh in the garden, it is definitely one of the better pieces of theming Toverland has to offer. At the end of the attraction, you will be given your race time, which is also a lot of fun for pitting yourself against your friends. Overall, this is a must-do, and and it would be a shame for you to miss out on Maximus Blitz Bahn on your next trip to the park. So that concludes our list of tips and tricks for Toverland. Now you're ready. Do you have any other tips? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for new weekly content.